YouTube friends, hello. If you're new here, I am Meffan. Welcome to my channel. First things first, make sure you're subscribed because you'll get lots more videos like this. This is going to be a juicy full body stretch. You will want to grab 2 blocks if you've got them. If you don't have them, it doesn't matter. You'll still be able to get by, but the blocks are going to help you out a little bit for this practice. If you do not already know, I run the Soul Sanctuary, which is an online platform and an app. There are over 700 or over 800 practices on there, depending obviously when you do this, there might be loads more. There are hundreds and hundreds of practices. We've got thousands of members all around the world who say incredible things about the Soul Sanctuary. So there's a 14-day free trial. I've linked to it in the description. Come and join us and see for yourself how incredibly transformative being a part of the Soul Sanctuary really is. From here, we are going to get started just in a kneeling position. And you can face the top of your mat and just put your blocks just to one side for a moment. And we're just going to ground into this space, roll the shoulders back, close down your eyes, crown of the head reaches up to the sky. And just settling now into your breath. So not making big changes or anything, but just recognizing the quality of the breath, how everything is feeling here today. Maybe you just check in with the emotional body. How do I feel? And let's take just a releasing breath here together. So a nice big sigh as you inhale through the nose. And sigh it out. Going to take an inhale, take the arms all the way up to sky. Interlace the hands here. You can take the palms all the way up and start to take some circles through the spine. So going forwards, rounding, opening the chest, opening the side body. And you're going to take 3 of these going in each direction. So going the opposite way now. And then releasing those hands all the way down. Going to come up to a high kneeling position. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, left arm forwards, right arm all the way back. And just gaze towards that back hand, reaching the arms long. Staying in this twist, maybe you locate one of your blocks and you take your block into your back hand, place the block down on the highest level between the feet, and maybe just come into a little heart opener here, so a side opened camel. Taking some nice big breaths. If this feels way too much, you just stay in that upright position without the block. Taking an inhale, coming all the way back through center. Again, inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Right arm forwards, left arm back, finding that twist, reaching the arms really, really long here. And then maybe you float that left hand down onto the block, pushing the hips forwards, heart space draws up towards the sky, right arm reaches up, and you can take that gaze all the way up, or you can take that gaze down. Just feeling into where that head feels better for you. And then coming all the way back round to center. Remove your block from underneath you. Just come to sit back on the heels. Take the knees wide, and you could place your 2 blocks either side of you here. We're going to dance our camel. Right hand comes down to the right, and we inhale that left arm up. Exhale, bring it all the way down through center, and then we inhale it up to the left. Exhale. Inhale to the right. Exhale. And inhale to the left. Exhale through center. Place your hands down. Just find a moment in an all fours position. 2 cat-cows here. Inhale, shine the heart space forwards. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Tucking under the toes, flying the bottom up to the sky. Our first downward facing dog. Taking some little pedaling through the feet here. So maybe drawing one heel down at a time, adding any movement here that feels good. You're going to have a shake and nod of the head, some circles through the hips, maybe a softening through the shoulders as you find that fluidity. You're going to take an inhale, sweep the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, draw the left knee into the nose, and then place the left knee down on the ground, back to an all fours position. Lift up the right leg, bend the right knee in, and take some hip circles here. So getting really big, or as big as you can with these hip circles, 4 or 5 going in each direction. And you're going to take that right leg all the way out long, place the foot down. Left leg reaches up to the sky again, that 3-leg dog. And then exhale, release it. We take it to the right side. So inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, right knee to nose. And then place that right knee down to the ground, lifting the left leg, bending the left knee in, and 4 to 5 circles going in each direction here. And when you're done with those circles, that left leg goes all the way back out, foot plants down, step it all the way back for your 3-leg dog, and then place that left leg all the way back down again. Just holding on here. You're going to walk your feet into the center, and then you're going to walk your hands to meet your feet. Take an inhale as you lift the chest and lengthen. Exhale as you fold down here. So just folding in that into those hips, releasing the head. Maybe have a little nod and a shake of the head here. Option to take hold of opposite elbows, shifting the weight towards the front of the feet. And slowly on an inhale, starting to peel the body all the way up to standing, head and neck coming last, rolling the shoulders back. So you're planted in the center of your mat. You're just going to grab your 2 blocks. You're going to place your 2 blocks down either side of your mat. So step the left foot back, and then your right foot is going to come forwards. Your right foot will be a little bit in front of your blocks, and your hands are going to come down to your blocks. You're going to bend your left leg and keep your right leg straight, drawing the right toes or the right foot in towards the body. So you're flexing through that foot, trying to stay long and lengthened through the spine here. Another breath in. Then you're going to step that right foot a little bit further forwards. Maybe the back foot steps a little bit further back. You're going to bring your right side block forwards and place your left hand on it as you open the right arm up for your revolve trikonasana. And the option to take that right arm all the way around, and you can just hold it behind you. You can, of course, place the flat of the hand onto the flat of the back. So just breathing into that beautiful twist that we're creating here. And then slowly bringing right hand down. Place the right hand onto the right block, grabbing the left block with the left hand. Take an inhale, neutralize the spine and find nice square hips. And then exhale as you fold into your pyramid. Any variation here, you could take the hands behind your back in reverse prayer. You could have your hands on your blocks or fingertips to the ground, whatever feels better for you. Again, take an inhale as you just lengthen the chest here. And then exhale, fold. Starting to lift the chest. Just edging yourself forwards as you come all the way up to standing on that right leg. Draw the left heel in towards the bottom. So you can take hold of it with one hand or both hands. So we are opening through the left hip flexors and the quad here, whilst remaining in balance here. Crown of the head reaches up to the sky. And then slowly keeping your balance, of course, you're going to then draw the left knee into the front. Right hand takes hold of the left bent knee. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, left arm goes back, and we find a twist here. Again, your gaze, your drishti is going to be everything here to keep you nice and balanced as we stretch. One more breath. Bringing yourself all the way back to the center, facing the front. You're going to take this left leg all the way back down behind you. Drop the back knee down, finding a low lunge. Left hand comes down. Right hand reaches all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, draw the back foot in. And then maybe you just edge a little deeper into that lunge as you add a tiny bit of pressure onto that back foot. If having the knee up, the foot up feels a little bit too intense, don't worry about that. You can just stay in a low lunge here. And then slowly unravel all the way back to the front. You're just going to step your back toes under, lift the back knee, place the hands down, just edge that right foot to the center of the mat again. And then your back foot comes to be parallel next to it. Take an inhale as you lengthen. And then exhale, folding down. Again, moments to pause here. Any variation. Just taking some nice folded breaths. And then slowly on your inhale, starting to peel yourself up to standing. Head and neck coming last, rolling those shoulders back. So this time we are bending through the right leg, taking that left leg out in front. Placing the hands down onto the blocks, getting into that left side hamstring now, drawing the left toes in towards the body, hips are square, taking an inhale here. And then just exhale, just really landing in this space now for a couple of breaths. And then starting to press that left foot down forwards. Maybe you step it forwards a bit and the back foot back slightly. Left block comes forwards, right hand onto the left block. And then we find that twist in our revolve trikonasana. Left arm up to the sky. Maybe it wraps around. Maybe it places onto the lower spine. Any variation. On your next exhale, slowly closing it down. So neutralize the spine, square the hips, bring your right block forwards, finding your pyramid. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, folding here. You don't have to have the hands on the blocks if you don't want to. Both legs are lengthened here. So it doesn't matter how low you go, just trying to stay long and lengthened in the legs. On an inhale, just lifting the chest, looking where you're going as you start to lift yourself all the way up. Right heel comes into the bottom, either with one hand or maybe both. Standing tall, gain your balance, ground into earth. Find your breath here, filling up into the front of that right hip, into the right side quad. And then gently, slowly, just bringing that right knee in front of you. Left hand comes onto the right knee. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. And then we exhale it back behind. Breathing steady and strong into that twist. One more breath here as you inhale, starting to unravel back to the front. The right leg now starts to glide all the way back. Step it back. Back knee comes down. Right hand comes next to the left foot as you inhale, left arm all the way up to the sky. Maybe drawing that back foot in and taking hold of it as you settle here. Gently releasing that back foot. Tuck under the back toes. This time, we're just going to lift up the back knee, step straight back to a downward facing dog. Take a breath here in your downward facing dog. And then on your next inhale, wave the body forwards, finding a high plank, and then lower all the way down onto your belly. So down on your belly, you're going to take the hands interlaced behind the back. You can separate the feet slightly here as we come into Shalabhasana, or some variations of. Taking an inhale, lift either just the chest or you could lift the legs as well. And then exhale, release it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more like that, breathing in as you lift. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale. And exhale, placing the forehead onto the backs of the hands. Have a little swish of the hips here. And then place the hands down underneath the shoulders, tuck under the toes. Push yourself through a plank position. And then you're going to draw the left knee in, finding pigeon. So finding your pigeon is your left knee coming into your left wrist, dropping it down. You can be in a bit of a 90-degree angle, but you can also have that left leg in more of a diagonal as well, using all of the props that you wish to here. Place your left hand down. Take an inhale, open your right arm up, and then exhale, thread this right arm underneath the left. Now, you may not get very far here. It could just be a really gentle twist. It could be that that right arm comes all the way down to the ground and the head is able to lower. Just finding your edge and breathing there. Remember, this is just a full body stretch. We're not trying to push or prove anything here. Just want to be in a place where every time you breathe, you feel that beautiful expanse through the whole body. Taking 2 more breaths here. And then pushing into that left hand as you inhale, right arm up to the sky. You're going to roll onto that left butt cheek, keeping the left leg bent in, right leg is out. Now, if this doesn't feel good with the knee up, because it might not be that accessible, you can just place the left knee down like so. So you can find your variation. We're going to come into a side bend here. So opening through the side body, but also whilst opening into the groin as well and the hamstrings. Like a bit of full body action happening. So having your side bend, and again, maybe you close the eyes, just breathing here. And one more breath. And then on your next inhale, slowly bringing yourself all the way up. Now we're going to go straight around to the right side, so facing the back of the mat, bending that right knee in, and then edging yourself over into your pigeon. Again, grabbing any blocks, props, anything that you may need here. And just sitting tall, settling into your body. Right hand is going to come down. Take an inhale as you peel that left arm up to the sky. And then exhale, thread that left arm all the way under, just to wherever you get to though. Again, nothing to prove here. You may not come all the way down onto your chest, and that does not matter. It could be more of an upright twist for you. Taking 2 more breaths here. And pushing into that right hand, lifting yourself all the way up. And again, we're just going to roll onto the outside edge of that right hip, coming through center into our side stretch now. Remember, you can have this foot placed down, or you can allow that knee to drop out. And you're going to come over that left side into your variation of your side bend. One more breath here. And then bringing yourself all the way back through center. And then you're going to bring yourself to the front of the mat, taking both legs out in front. And you're just going to wiggle through those legs. That was a lot in the lower body. So just shuffling through those legs. Taking a nice big inhale. Exhale, round the head. Or say, drop the chin to the chest, round the head, start to round the spine. Rounding, 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 and then just allow yourself to soften here into a slightly more passive and rounded forward fold, letting the head hang heavy. So feeling probably more sensation through the spine and the neck in this variation than in the hamstrings, unless obviously if this is pretty deep for you anyway in your hamstrings, you're going to feel it there, but there's going to be upper body sensations happening here, which is what I really would love for you. Gently on an inhale, peeling the body all the way up. You can just place your hands behind you and just counter that, but that little roll by opening through the chest. Option to open the throat as well by dropping the head back. You absolutely don't have to take the head all the way back, but if it feels nice, you can. And then just coming to find a comfortable seated position. Wherever you are, taking an inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, the hands come together down through heart center. Taking a nice big inhale here. And sighing it out. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. That was beautiful. Thank you for joining me. If you loved this, then obviously come onto the Soul Sanctuary Like I always say, but you could be new here, so maybe you've never heard me say this. The Soul Sanctuary, it's an amazing place. It's an app, it's a desktop platform. You get practices with me, mostly with me. But we also have some incredible expert guest teachers. We have philosophy, we have power yoga, vinyasa, mandala, rocket yoga, yin, restorative. We have qigong. We have, oh my gosh, so many things: meditation, asana alignment, free movement, you name it, breath work. We got it. So yeah, you get all of that for just $14.99 a month, or if you sign up annually, works out as being a bit cheaper. But please do come and join us, because it's a magical place to be. It transforms people's lives, which blows my mind every single day. So yeah, if you love this, then come on over to the Soul Sanctuary. Mwah! Lots of love. Bye-bye.